Welcome back, guys, to another video. And in today's video, as you can see, we're doing a tier list. So as you can see, we have many iPads, so that's very nice, and we'll be ranking them each. The tier list is made by 91 Tech, so thanks 91 Tech. I'll leave the tier list in the description of this video. Let's get started. So first we'll start with the 2010 iPad 1. 2010 iPad 1 was released back in 2010, and it is the first iPad. Really nice. So the first iPad, or the 2010 iPad, the iPad 1 was released in early 2010. Has a 9.7 IPS LCD display. It has the most powerful A4 device, 1 gigahertz, really nice. And yeah, that's really nice. And for storage options, we have 16, 32, and 64 gigabytes of storage, really nice. And it's really rare to find one on iOS 3.2. Yes, it was called iOS, not iPadOS. iOS 3.2. It is almost impossible to find these iPads on iOS 3.2, as it was the original version it shipped with at launch. So 2010 iPad 1, very revolutionary, will be going in B tier. Alright, so the next iPad would be the iPad 2, released a year after, in 2011. 2011, the iPad 2 was released. Really nice. So the iPad 2 released in 2011. Let me open up the specifications. What am I trying to say? This is a really laid back video. This is from the vlogging channel. So yeah, it has a 9.7-inch display, 4:3 aspect ratio. Really nice. From iOS 4 all the way to 9.3.5. That has an A5 chipset. Man, iOS 4 to 9.3.5. That is incredible. VGA, this is incredible. So yeah, that's the iPad 2,1, 2,4, A1395. What am I reading? So the iPad 2 went all the way to 9.3.5, and if you know A5 devices is going to 9.3.5 or 9.3.6, you already know what I'm talking about and how laggy they are. I have an iPad mini on iOS 9.3.6 dual booting iOS 6.0 cool boot. Absolutely garbage on iOS 9. So this would be going in D tier. That may be controversial. Alright, do we have another iPad? Let me open up the iPad list so I can rank them accordingly. So, give me a second. This is a really laid back video. What in the world? So, let's open this up. I don't really care. Just give me to the bottom. Aha, there you go. iPad 2. Next will be the iPad 3rd generation, released in early 2012. The iPad 3rd generation is just, I guess, unnecessary, as the iPad 4th gen was released a few months after. And if you bought the 3rd gen, you just screwed over, because you only get an A5 chipset, I'm pretty sure. While the 4th gen gets an A6 chipset. You're just wasting money. So it's really just waiting, I guess. So yeah, the iPad 3rd gen just really isn't the iPad that everybody loves. So this iPad would be going into F tier, as it screwed over many people. Absolutely incredible, right? No. So next we have the 2012 iPad 4 generation. Last one with iOS 6 skeuomorphism. Really nice. The iPad 4, released in late 2012, came in 16 gigabytes, 32 gigabytes, 64, and 128. Yes, 128. It has more storage than the base model iPhone 6. Wow. So, let's get on with the ranking. So, yeah, beautiful. A6. So, I'll be definitely putting that in B tier because A6, iOS 6, nobody's gonna stop me. Alright. And we just jumped ahead. So, iPad mini first generation. This is a really nice device. And in that slate black, it's just absolutely fantastic. But it's shipped with the A5 chipset. Like, Apple, please. You could do better. You could do better with the iPad mini first generation. You could do better. So, sadly, I'll be putting it in C tier. What did I say? Sad. Alright, so next year comes around when 2013. Fantastic. So we'll start with the iPad mini 2. This shipped with, I'm pretty sure, the A7 chipset, meaning it can OTA downgrade to 10.3.3, which is what I have my iPad mini 2nd generation downgraded to. Really nice. Came with 16 all the way to 128 as the iPad 4th gen. And obviously, because I'm a sucker, why not put it in A tier? It's just really nice, really. It's A7, you can downgrade it OTA to 10.3.3. Just really nice. The iPad mini 2nd gen, it came with iOS 7, but when I hooked it up to the internet, left it at night, and when I came back, it just OTA updated to iOS 12, which is so frustrating because I got it for such a steal. But let's start with the ranting. 2013 iPad Air 1, the first generation iPad Air. This is really, really nice. So late 2013 to early 2014, 16 through 128, really, really nice. So let me open this spec sheet. I hope that works. Really, really nice. You have a Retina chip, Retina display, please. You don't get a fingerprint scanner, sadly. That's really sad. It comes with the first 64-bit architecture. A7, nice. Really, really nice. Really, really nice stuff. 720p HD FaceTime and 1080p HD video recording. Nice. So, controversial, but I'll be sticking it into S tier. Nice. So, let's move on with the next. So, let's move on to 2014. Let's see if we have, so the iPad mini and the iPad Air is in 2014. So, the iPad mini 3, let's see that. The iPad mini 3 was released in late 2014 and had storage options 16, 64, and 128. Way more simplified. I don't think I'll be rating it that high as it only added gold and a home button. And it's still, I'm pretty sure, yep, still came with the A7 chipset. It's just absolutely horrible. Why? When you could just buy an iPad mini 2 from 2013. It's way better value. Yes, you're getting gold, but like, why? So I'll be sticking it into E tier. So, iPad Air 2. Now this, I'm pretty sure, is going to be a better one. So late 2014, you get Touch ID, you get gold. They're just starting to roll out the gold after the iPhone 5S release in 2013. It's 1 year late, please. So, Nano SIM, all the way up to iOS 10. Does that mean it's an A7 chipset? Or is it, I'm trying to find the chipset, but I can't. Well, this is fantastic. Anybody? Apple ID, macOS 10. No, I need to find, where's the chipset? I'm pretty sure it would have also came with the A7. Nope, A8X. Now you're getting my attention, and this is going into B tier. Oh, I'm sorry. It's in B tier. So why did I close that out? 2015, the iPad Mini 4th generation. Why? I need the tech. Alright. iPad Mini 4, released in late 2015. It had storage options of 16, 32, 64, and 128. Nice. And yeah, A8 chipset. You're 1 year behind iPad Mini. You could have gotten Apple. You could have gotten an A8X chip, but instead you got a standard A8 chip. Like, why? So I'm sorry, but we'll have to go to C tier. So yeah. Alright, so 2015. Do we have anything else in 2015? Yep, we only have the 2015 iPad Pro 1st generation. This is the iPad Pro 1st generation, 12.9 inch, released in 2015. So that's nice. It has Touch ID. It's almost a replacement for a computer, but not really. Came in silver, gold, and space gray. You have many 32 through 256, but some models only came with 128 and 256. What chipset? I'm pretty sure it's the A9 chipset as 2015. Next is iOS 10. What in the world is going on? Where is the chips section? For some reason I can't find chips. Alright, so it came with the A9X chip. Alright, now that's nice. So that's going in. Oh god, what? Nope. And that's going into A tier. Nice. So let's go to the next, which would be 2016. 2016, we have the iPad Pro 9.7. That's very nice. 2016. So iOS 9.3, I'm pretty sure. Like the iPhone SE first gen. 2016 came in 32, 128, 256, and for some models, actually it's the exact same, sorry. So, colors, they have rose gold. Now that's fantastic. That's nice. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it also came with the A9X chipset. And yep, A9X chipset. So that's making me go for a B, right below the iPad Pro 1st generation 12.9 inch. 2017. We have many iPads. The iPad 5 is released in 2017 iPad. 2017. What is going on? 2017. Help. This is taking a bit, as it would be a laid back video. The iPad 5. There you go. Came in 32 and 128. Came in many colors actually. Silver, gold, and space gray. It came with, I'm pretty sure, the A10, I'm guessing. Hello? This is not working. Oh man. A10. A9. Oh man, it came with the A9 chipset. Man, that's a bummer. So, because of that, I will be bumping it down to a D tier because it's a nice iPad, but it came with A9 chipset. That's not going to help. Next, we have the iPad Pros. Oh, they're back on the roll. So, the iPad 10.5 inch. We're gonna start first. This iPad was my first iPad Pro, so it's going to be a bit biased. I have the 64GB variant. It was absolutely horrible. I'm pretty sure it came with iOS 11, A10X Fusion chip with 64-bit architecture. Alright, so as I am biased as normally I am, I'll be putting it in S tier. Yeah, I'm definitely biased, right? So let's move to the next, which would be the 12.9 inch second generation. Really nice, 64, 256, and 512 as the same as my 10.5 inch. So it's gray, gold, and silver, but it doesn't come with rose gold. Yeah, it came with the A10X chipset, so nice. So I'll be sticking it in S tier because they're basically the same iPad except for the display. So yeah, I guess they count as the same iPad. 2018. Oh man, we're getting a lot done very quickly, I guess. So 2018, we have the iPad. Let's see, the iPad 6. So the iPad, if I can find it, iPad. I'm in the Air section. The iPad 6th generation. 2018, so iOS 12. Alright, silver, gold, and space. Gray, no rose gold, sadly. Pretty sure this came with the A10. Yep, A10. That's horrible. So that's sticking into the same as the 2017. As you could have gotten to an A11 at least, but you still stuck with an A10 processor. Like, man, what? So let's move to the iPad Pro 3. iPad Pro 11 inch, if I can find it. Here you go. 2018 came with 64, 256, 512, and 1 terabyte. You have 2 color options, silver and space. Gray. Guess we're going back to the dual tone, I guess. So yeah, shipped with the A12 chipset, A12X Bionic chip with a neural engine and whatever crap Apple does. So this iPad is definitely, because I also own it, A tier. I'm not putting an S as it bends. I have experienced bending on my iPad. You don't want to see how much it bends, but yeah, it bends. So next year, 2019. So 2019, we have 2 iPads, right? Oh, we have 3. The iPad 7. iPad 7th generation. There you go. Was released in 2019. Came in 32 and 128. That's a big of a jump. Silver, space gray, and gold. Those are the color options. Not a lot. And it came with the A10 chipset. Why, Apple? You could have got something better. Alright, since it's 2019, I'm putting an F. You could get an A13 chip, or A12 at least, but you stick with an A10. At least it got iPad OS 17, at least, like. But come on, man. Come on. You could do better. Alright, so 2019, we have the iPad Air 3rd generation. So, iPad. Actually, no, we're gonna do the iPad Mini first. The iPad Mini 5th generation. There you go. 2019. Man, let's see. A12. Finally, this is something I actually liked. At least it came with iOS 12 to accompany the chipset, I guess. So I'm putting it into C. Going with the iPad Mini line 1, 4, and 5. Alright, iPad Air 3. I do know a person who has an iPad Air 3rd generation. And it is really stinking nice. 64 and 256. I'm pretty sure theirs was a 256. Really nice. and it comes with the A12. All right, that's respectable. iOS 12. So I'm putting it into. Pretty sure B is a nice one. So B. Obviously, I'm sort of biased with some of these. So yeah, you can do your own. The year is now 2021. So the iPad. Oh wait, do we still have? What did we just complete? We just completed the iPad 2019. Alright, so it's still in 2020. Alright, 2020. So the iPad. Oh, we have 3 stinking iPads. 4, sorry. Gonna start off with the iPad 8th generation. Really nice model, in fact. And why am I scrolling down here? I'm supposed to scroll down the other screen. So it comes with 32 gigabytes and 128, released in 2020. Where's rose gold? You can have silver, space gray, gold, but not rose gold. Jesus. So, A12. Can you at least put an A13? Alright, moving on to the next one. So, the iPad Air 4th generation. iPad Air 4th generation. Beautiful. It was released in 2020. I remember watching the event September when they introduced this. It was fantastic. Comes with the A14. Finally, this is something. So the A14 Bionic chip, 64-bit, obviously, would be going into, I guess, an A. So it's accompanied by 2013, 2015, 2018, and 2020. That's some nice years. Really off years for some reason. So, guess that's... No, we still have the iPad 4. iPad Pro 4th generation. iPad 4. How? iPad... I guess 12.9 inch, 6th generation. No, I'm trying to find the older ones. Hello, can I try 2021? No, that's still too new. 2020, finally. So the iPad 11 and 12.9 inch was released in 2020. 4th gen and 2nd gen respectively. 128, 256, 512, and 1 terabyte. So I'm pretty sure they would come with an A14. See what it came with. So A12Z. Pretty sure for what was that? The Apple developer kit? No, Apple Apple developer Mac. What was it? For A12Z chip. I remember it was a Mac. The developer transition kit. There you go. It was a Mac and it shipped with a very early build, a beta version of Big Sur, and it was shipped out to developers to transfer their application from Intel to M1. Really nice. So it came with the A12Z, which can power a computer, a Mac Mini. So gonna be a little biased here, but sticking it into A tier. Actually, no, since it's powered a computer, put it into S tier because it can power a computer. What else can it power? Can it power my monitor? Actually, yes, it can. That was a stupid thing to say. 2021. Oh man, we have come a long way. 9th generation. Shipped in 2021. Came with 64 and 256 gigabytes. Really, really nice stuff. So, give me a second. It comes with the A13 Bionic chipset, which is quite old by now. that would be the A15, so I'll be sticking it into C tier. Alright, so after the iPad 9th generation, we have the iPad Mini 6th. Nice. So let's quickly get that. The iPad Mini 6th generation. Mini 6. There you go. 2021. It either comes in 64 or 256 capacity. Nice. It comes in Space Gray, pink, purple, and starlight. Those are some nice colors. So it comes with, let's see, an A15. Fan-freaking-tastic. That is going to A tier. Alright. So next we have the iPad Pro M1. So it features an M1, and since it powers a laptop, it automatically goes to A tier. 2022, we have the iPad Air, the iPad 10, and the iPad Pro. So let's start with the iPad 10. The Apple Pencil. Yeah, there you go. The Apple Pencil only supports the first generation, which is absolutely bonkers. And you have to use a cable, which is just, man, what the frick? Like, make it support the Apple Pencil too, and everybody will gladly take it as a budget level iPad. But now we're taking the iPad Air, man. So this is definitely going to E. No, nothing, no hesitation. iPad Air 5th gen. Now that's what I don't know. So the iPad Air 5th generation. And why did I not put brackets? No, man. 2022, 64, and 256, depending on capacity. Space Gray, Starlight Pink, Purple, and Blue. It comes with the Apple M1, mate. Oh man, that's nice. So that's stinking going to B tier, and this is an M2, so definitely here. So that's my, I guess, tier. So yeah, let's see if any of y'all have the same tier, and that's going to be all for today's vlog. Catch you guys in the next vlog. Peace out.